In the midst of a tempest of emotions, your person stands at the crossroads of their existence, a restlessness gnawing at the core of their being. Their unyielding spirit, often a source of strength, now wrestles with conflicting desires, each path beckoning with its own allure. Hard-headed and determined, they find themselves in a fierce internal battle, torn between what they know and what they yearn for. It is a moment of profound uncertainty, the weight of indecision heavy upon their shoulders. Meanwhile, you exist in a contrasting realm of simplicity and creativity, a world where passion projects and pursuits of the heart take center stage. Your days are filled with the sweet hum of inspiration, and your heart resonates with a peaceful vibration, radiating unconditional love. The present moment is your sanctuary, a place where worries about the future fade into the background, eclipsed by the joy of creating, of being. Within this dichotomy of states, a connection thrives, a bond forged in the fires of love and understanding. The Nine of Cups casts its dreamy energy over both of you, a nostalgic reminder of the love that binds your souls. It is a love steeped in memories, in shared moments of laughter and tears, in whispered promises beneath a starlit sky. In this dreamlike state, your person cannot help but see your connection as a fairy tale come to life, a love story spun from the threads of fate. This week, the cards speak of potential and possibility, of the gateway to union beckoning once more. The Four of Fans emerges, its presence a harbinger of harmony and peace. It hints at a forthcoming peace offering from your person, a gesture of reconciliation and a step towards unity. The weight of doubt and conflict begins to lift, replaced by a sense of clarity and purpose. No longer do they dwell in the shadows of uncertainty, instead, they embrace the light of love that illuminates their path. Beneath the surface, however, lies a decision, a choice that your person knows must be made. The cards reveal their departure, a physical manifestation of the inner journey they must undertake. It is a decision fraught with complexity, one that involves navigating the treacherous waters of a third-party situation or karmic entanglements. They understand the magnitude of this choice, the ripples of change it will send through their life. Yet, despite the challenges that lie ahead, your person stands resolute. They are prepared to face the storm, to weather the upheaval that may come their way. For within their heart burns a fire of determination, a willingness to sacrifice and surrender for the sake of this profound connection that has captured their soul. Your love, dear one, means everything to them, and they are willing to walk through fire and brimstone to preserve it. In the quiet moments of introspection, your person finds solace in the knowledge that they are not alone. Across the vast expanse of time and space, you stand as a beacon of light, a steady presence of love and understanding. The threads of fate weave you together, binding your souls in a tapestry of love that transcends the confines of the physical world. As the days unfold, and the wheel of fate turns, your person finds themselves embracing the journey with open arms. No longer do they resist the flow of life, instead, they surrender to its gentle currents, trusting in the wisdom of the universe. The fears that once held them captive now fade into the background, replaced by a sense of peace and acceptance. And so, dear one, the story unfolds, a tale of love, of courage, and of the unyielding spirit that resides within us all. In this dance of destiny, your person takes their place, ready to face whatever challenges may come their way. For they know, deep in their heart, that love will always guide them home, back to the arms of the one who holds their heart. As the cards are laid bare and the truths of the heart revealed, one thing remains certain: your person's love for you burns bright and unwavering. It is a love that transcends time and space, a love that knows no bounds. And in the quiet moments of the night, as they gaze upon the stars above, they whisper a silent prayer of gratitude, for the gift of love, for the beauty of connection, and for the journey that has led them to you. In the tangled threads of our relationship, I found myself ensnared in a paradox of love and absence. The desire to be with you, to cherish every moment in your presence, was a constant ache in my heart. Yet, as fate would have it, our time together was always tinged with the bitter flavor of separation. It seemed that the universe demanded two souls to align for love to flourish, yet there were instances when one of us was inexplicably absent, leaving a void that echoed with longing. Looking back, I realized that I oscillated between two extremes when it came to you. There were moments when I felt myself pulling away, perhaps out of fear or uncertainty, and then there were times when I was consumed by an insatiable urge to be closer to you, to hold you in my arms and never let go. It was as though I was caught in a perpetual dance of pursuit and retreat, unable to find a stable ground upon which to stand. Despite the depth of my affection for you, there were moments when the weight of circumstance felt insurmountable. I remember those times when, despite my yearning, I simply could not be there for you when you needed me most. It was a heart-wrenching realization, knowing that I was unable to offer you the comfort and support you deserved. And yet, in those moments of absence, I could feel your presence like a ghostly whisper, a reminder of what could have been. I cannot deny that there were moments when I questioned my own intentions, when the fear of vulnerability made me hesitant to fully commit to you. It was a battle waged within myself, between the desire to love wholeheartedly and the fear of getting hurt. And in those moments of doubt, I found myself stepping back, creating a distance that was both a shield and a prison. Perhaps it was my own perceived misfortune that cast a shadow over our love, a belief that I was somehow destined to fall short of happiness. I remember the nights spent wondering why the universe seemed intent on keeping us apart, despite the overwhelming love that flowed between us. It was a cruel irony, to feel such a deep connection to someone and yet be unable to fully embrace it. And yet, despite the obstacles that stood in our way, the love I felt for you remained unwavering. It was a love that transcended time and distance, a love that existed in the quiet moments of solitude when I allowed myself to remember the warmth of your smile, the sound of your laughter, the way your eyes sparkled with mischief. I often found myself lost in memories of you, reliving moments we shared and imagining the moments we could have had. I longed to be able to talk to you freely, without the weight of the world pressing down on us, without the constraints of time and circumstance. In those moments of longing, I could almost feel your presence beside me, a ghostly touch against my skin that left me aching for more. It was a yearning that seemed to grow stronger with each passing day, a hunger that could not be sated. I found myself craving the simple pleasures of your company, the easy camaraderie we shared, the way your presence seemed to fill the room with warmth and light. And so, despite the passage of time, despite the twists and turns that life has thrown our way, I find myself unable to forget you. Your face is etched into my mind, a constant presence that follows me wherever I go. I miss the sound of your voice, the way you would chat with me for hours on end, the infectious joy that seemed to radiate from your very being. But most of all, I miss the way you made me feel, the way you awakened something within me, a sense of childlike wonder and unbridled passion. It was a feeling unlike anything I had ever experienced before, a feeling that I now realize I may never find again. I am left with a heart full of love and memories, a bittersweet reminder of what once was and what could have been. I may never fully understand why our love was plagued by obstacles and challenges, why fate seemed intent on keeping us apart. But one thing remains certain, my love for you will endure, a beacon of light that shines brightly even in the darkest of times. So, as I sit here, penning these words in the quiet solitude of my thoughts, I send my love out into the universe, hoping that somehow, someway, it will find its way back to you. For even though we may be separated by time and distance, know that you will always hold a special place in my heart, and that I will carry the memories of our love with me for all eternity. Gazing inward, I find myself confronting a myriad of emotions swirling within the depths of my being. The reflection I see does not always bring comfort. There's a raw honesty in this self-assessment that exposes layers of fear and self-doubt. It's a vulnerable place to be, like standing on the precipice of a chasm, unsure of whether to leap into the unknown or retreat to the safety of familiarity. In these moments, the urge to drown out the clamor of thoughts with a deafening scream is overpowering. It's as if I'm a caged animal, pacing back and forth within the confines of my own mind, yearning for escape. Yet, amidst this turmoil, amidst the chaos of my inner world, one presence shines through like a beacon of light in the darkness, you. It's astonishing, really, how your essence lingers in every corner of my consciousness. Not a day passes without your memory, your essence, tugging at the strings of my heart. Our shared moments, our laughter, our intimate conversations, they all rush back to me, flooding my senses with a bittersweet nostalgia. How could I have let it slip away? How could I have pushed aside the love you so freely gave? Since the day you left, I've been on a solitary journey, traversing the labyrinthine corridors of my soul in search of healing. And oh, how my heart has expanded in ways I never thought possible. There's a tender ache that accompanies thoughts of you, a yearning that seems to echo across the distance between us. Even now, separated by time and space, I can feel the gentle warmth of your love enveloping me like a soft embrace. It's a comforting presence, a reminder that despite the miles that separate us, our connection remains unbroken. I find solace in this knowledge, in the certainty of our bond. But oh, the uncertainty that lingers. There's still so much I don't know, so much that remains unresolved. Yet, amidst the swirling sea of doubts and questions, one thing is crystal clear: you are my constant. You are the anchor that keeps me grounded as I navigate this tumultuous sea of emotions. This journey of self-discovery, of healing and transformation, is not without its challenges. The path is fraught with pain and anxiety, each step forward accompanied by a twinge of fear. Yet, with you as my guide, as my inspiration, I find the courage to press on. And so, I embrace this metamorphosis with open arms, welcoming the pain as a necessary precursor to growth. For in the crucible of suffering, I am forged anew, a stronger, more resilient version of myself. I am proud of the person I am becoming, of the strides I have made towards self-assurance and confidence. The path ahead stretches out before me, illuminated by the glow of your love. It is a path that feels both daunting and exhilarating, filled with endless possibilities. With you by my side, I step forward into this new chapter of my life, grateful for the love and light you have bestowed upon me. My dear love, you are my guiding star, my beacon of hope in the darkest of nights. Together, we embark on this journey of growth and discovery, hand in hand, hearts intertwined. And as I look towards the horizon, towards the endless expanse of possibilities that await us, I am filled with a profound sense of gratitude and joy. For you are not just my love, you are my salvation, my inspiration, my everything. And as I continue on this path of self-discovery, I know that with you by my side, I am capable of conquering any obstacle, of overcoming any challenge. So here's to us, to our love, and to the endless possibilities that lie ahead. May we continue to grow and evolve, both individually and together, as we navigate the twists and turns of this beautiful journey called life.